Alright guys, I thought I would do a quick review of Vanguard now that it's free to play. And I'm a little confused already because this is not the Wood Elf starting area that I remember, so they must have moved it. And I'm not doing the general starting area, the Isles of the Dawn I believe is what it's called, is because the latency there was just almost too terrible to play. Wasn't even worth it. So, but what I have here is I have started a druid, and they're a little different than the traditional druid. They're more of a robe casting type of class in this game versus in other games they're more of a leather wearing type of class. But a lot of the same skills. You get porting abilities, some small healing abilities, but mostly they're an arcane damage type. Alright, so I need to motivate a soldier apparently. The world itself is pretty beautiful. I love how the grass and the trees and everything kind of just blow with the wind. The quest lines are usually pretty fun, although I have never played in this starting area, so I can't really speak for this particular area, but we'll find out here. And it appears the game runs pretty good as long as you're not in that Isles of the Dawn starting area. My ping appears to be doing well here. I think there's just so many people that's come to join the free-to-play, and Vanguard has just not been set up to accept that many peeps. Alright, so I need to slay some villagers apparently. Villagers slain. Alright, here we go. Looks like some other people got the same idea I did, which is to not use the general starting area. Now with this game you can move and cast. It just kind of slows you down if you're in the middle of casting. I do like the effects. I like how the cloud and the lightning here. Oh, yeah, it's pretty awesome. There's a lot of classes to choose from. Like I said, this particular class is a druid and it's a wood elf. This particular class is not a free-to-play class. However, you can play any class to level 20. That way you can kind of see if that's what you want before you decide to pay, which is kind of what I've done. I thought, you know, I'll get to level 20 and see if it's really something that I'm willing to pay monthly for. So it's a good option. I know a lot of the other Sony free-to-plays, you don't have the option of playing every class till level 20, so you can't really test out and see if it's worth your time. Yeah, and so I do like that they at least did that. Oh, looks like we have a quest NPC here. You can tell he's got the yellow shield above his head, which indicates he has a quest. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but the trade skills in this game are quite awesome. There's also diplomacy. There's just a lot of amazing content in it. This is one of the best games ever created, and it really flopped really bad, and a lot of it had to do with the fact that they just didn't do a good job of preparing for this game. I mean, they had this awesome game. It came out 5 years ago, actually, but the graphics were so intense for computers 5 years ago that nobody could run it. Tons of bugs and issues, and it was just really sad to see such a incredible game just turn into a total piece of junk. Apparently I'm supposed to find some treasure or something too. I'm really bad about not actually reading my quests because, I don't know, I just hate to spend time reading when I'm trying to have fun. If you just walk around, you can figure it out. So there's some treasure. Apparently I'm supposed to be evil because I'm killing civilians and stealing treasure right now. I Guess that's the life of a druid. Let's see if there's a treasure in here. I do have all the settings turned up on high, running this in 1080p, so, and my computer's still doing just fine, but I do have a pretty nice computer, 16 gigs of RAM, 2 gig memory card, or I mean 2 gig graphics card. So I do have a little bit of power. But, you know, if I've talked to some friends who've, you know, turned things up, and they're doing pretty well with it as well, with their machines that are kind of older, so that shouldn't be an issue for you if you're worried about that. If you have a computer that's, you know, somewhat built for gaming, then should be no problem. I'm gonna turn one of these quests in. Apparently I'm supposed to beat a soldier. I mean, what in the world? How do I beat the soldier here? Maybe I have something to beat him with in here. No, I guess I'm just gonna nuke him. Can't nuke him. I have to. Suppose I'll have to read. Go turn these quests in, hopefully here. I'm a little bummed out that this isn't the starting area that used to be for the Wood Elf, because I really loved that place. Apparently I need some training, and you get tips up here. I don't like tips. I like to just find things out. Let's see, who am I supposed to report to? Looks like there's somebody down here. I need training, yes. And he's a caster instructor. You would think that you would take a druid to a healing instructor, but not in this game. But I do get a healer, it looks like. Let's see what we ended up with here. Deals 123 and 103 arcane damage. So we got basically a nuke type deal there. Recall, this ability returns your body to a bind location, so kind of like a gate. Soothe, heals yourself. Alright. And range. We'll just move that off for now. So I got me a couple of nukes here, and a heal now. Looks like it's a heal over time. Heals me or an ally 115 over 16 seconds. Cool. I'll move up here and see what I can find out. I need to report to Officer Yole. I still have to figure out how to beat these soldiers properly. See if I can find an officer around here somewhere. Ah, I see him. Kill Shang monks. Alright. This game is probably closer to what EverQuest was. Whoa, fried that guy. Than EverQuest 2 or any of those other games. So if you were an EverQuest fan, wow, zapping these guys. Then and you wanted something that was really a good sequel to EverQuest as far as challenge and just play style, then this is probably the game for you. EverQuest 2 was nothing like the original EverQuest, and this game was actually developed by the same original guy who had the biggest role in developing EverQuest. So, a little tidbit of info for you. There is rest EXP on this, and there's also an EXP penalty. So if you die, you get a debt of EXP that you have to pay back. Let's see, I should be a wisdom caster, I would think. Yeah, we'll go with this. Okay, looks like I finally got some. Oh, I forgot my staff. Nice. And then if you hover over something, it tells you what you're hovering over, and then to the left, it'll show you what you currently have equipped. So there you have it. Alright. I still need to figure out how to beat these silly things. Pathetic soldiers. Some of the soldiers were not working enough. Beat 2 of them in the right mindset. Some soldiers are not doing their jobs. I'm sure that in the face of famous imperial order like yourself. Okay, so apparently I gotta find some soldiers that are just kind of goofing off. What's this guy doing? Do I need to beat him into submission, or how do I beat him? He must not be one of them. Maybe it's down there in the original area. Gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of the starting area. I don't know how to beat somebody into submission here. I'm about to just tell that quest to forget about it. He's a villager. I'm supposed to be a couple soldiers. I can't attack him. Well, I don't know. Anyway, there's a little bit of a starting area for you guys, and if you like this video, then I will continue to make some more, and until then, I will see you later.